Hello from Newburyport, Massachusetts. I thought I would give you guys a quick update and spend a little time in Newburyport. So, as you may have guessed here, I am at the Newburyport Pink House, and recently it has been a fate that is sealed and a decision has been made about the future of this place, and we will get to right now. We were here about 3 months ago and I gave you guys the background on it, but just to recap, so this is one of America's spite houses, and I think there's 10 spite houses left in the country, and after this is gone there will be 9, 5 of which are in Massachusetts, so that'll be 4. And we are in Newburyport, Massachusetts, of course, here in this marshy land. Basically what happened was there was a couple that lived in Newburyport. They got divorced. The wife stipulated in the divorce that she wanted a copy of her house built somewhere else. The husband can move out, but she loved her house, loved the design. He said, okay, all parties agreed to it, but they never specified where it would be built. And in spite, the disgruntled husband built the house out here in this marshy land, very wetland type environment. Once you go over the bridge there, you're actually on Plum Island. This is still Newburyport, but we're kind of like out. And so this is the house she got. It was later painted pink. It's been a few things, including a realtor's office, and cracks me up that Newburyport, a place full of so much history, founded in 1635, the shipbuilding history, the cutters that were built there. It's the birthplace of the U.S. Coast Guard, home church of one of my personal heroes, Reverend George Whitefield, site of the Great Awakening, home to patriotic folks and people of great importance to the country. And yet right now the hot topic is this pink house, which you guys can see is in quite bad shape. And the house is full of asbestos, lead paint, and black mold. They've gone back and forth on this. There's some groups that have tried to save it, and a decision has been made. So a couple of days ago, the decision was made that this place is going to be torn down completely. The U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife does own it. They've owned it for a couple of years, I believe. Yes, I want to say that's true. If it's not true, I'll let you guys know. And said that, it's unsafe. You shouldn't be building on this marshy land. It's got the lead paint, the mold, the asbestos. And the governor actually got involved. Governor Moore Healy of Massachusetts, who I'm not like the biggest fan of or anything like that. But, I have to say she handled this well. Doesn't matter my opinion. I'm just telling you guys the facts about this. She stepped in and listened to both parties and said, okay, well, does anybody really want to save this place? And ultimately, nobody really wanted to put up the money. There was a lot of back and forth, but the fate has been sealed. So it's going to come down. It'll be down by the end of March. We don't know exactly when. If I do find out and I'm able to get here, I will bring you here for that. But we're not exactly sure when it's going to go. But it is going to go soon, within a couple of weeks. So I thought I would just bring you guys here one more time to show you and just give you that little update. And you can see there's like a little makeshift memorial here on the ground in front of where you go in, and it is blocked off, no trespassing. But I know that people still do go in it all the time. You can take a look here. There's like candles, Pink House Historic Landmark. Come quite the money pit. Again, I don't have too much skin in the game. I didn't grow up here, so I don't have like a personal attachment. It's not even that pink anymore. You can see it's very, very faded. But I guess if you grew up here and drove by seeing this, you would have fond memories. I've heard all sides of the debate, but the fact is she is coming down. So if that upsets you, I'm sorry. If it doesn't, then I guess you win. They're saying that they're going to build a boardwalk here with an observation tower to view the wetlands. I don't know when that's going to start or when that would be completed. We'll see if it actually happens. Hopefully they do put something here, because I think that would be quite popular. But that is the current status of the Pink House. And do you guys see the sunshine? We have an amazing forecast coming forward. So looking forward to nicer days ahead to be able to keep my vlogs going and not freeze and hopefully, get soaked with water and have crazy adventures like we did the other night. But yeah, if you guys watched my Boston days ago update, I got splashed by the filthy Boston water. So far, so good. I didn't contract pink eye, which would be on point, but it's not something I really want. And I don't seem to have any crud or anything like that. So yay. I guess you can, in fact, get splashed by filthy, dirty Boston road water and come out a survivor. I have to admit, as we stand here, we are quite tempted to take a closer look. And I know that is something people do. I just don't know if that's a great idea. I'm sure that there are other videos out there. We do know some people that have gone in. But I think I'm just going to keep my distance and get this one last look at it. This is an absolutely beautiful area, very close to where we live. Newburyport is someplace we come a lot and enjoy, especially on a nice day. And it's a place I definitely recommend people visiting if you're coming to New England. We're going to go take a walk downtown and see what we can see. See if there's any more homage to the pink house around town. They are being really funny about the pink house. They aren't the biggest fans. Some of their comments, I mean, I think they don't care that much. They're just messing with me, but pretty funny. Forgot to mention before too that the original owner moved out in 45 and it's been abandoned since just 2011. So not really that long. So you can see it's fallen into a pretty bad state of decay fairly quickly. And we are in Newburyport's Market Square area now, downtown. Very cute little downtown. It's not huge. There's a lot of houses in Newburyport. A lot of houses from the 18th century and 19th century. Really, really beautiful. But as far as shops in downtown, it's not ginormous. It's Monday, and if you guys have been following my videos, you know that a lot of things are not open.
Too late.
Especially on Monday. But we'll see what we can see. The Boys Desired Coffee Shop is open. What is this place called? Oh, the Coffee Factory. Yes, very good. Oh, yeah. I like kitties too, but definitely dogs. Coffee is good, but too late in the day. I want to be able to sleep. I got a small iced tea. Good coffee? Yeah, my iced tea is good. Look how dark that is. Nice, not like weakling tea. It's really good. And Noah found this. And I think if all the stores were open, you would find Pink House stuff in the boutiques and stuff, but there you go. Apparently, I mean, it's part of the culture here, so I guess that's why people are sad. And this is called Used to Be. Wah wah. They're actually really cool. I like the geese. Very cute. I'm gonna hang out for a second. Take a load off. This weather vane up here on this building. A very cool building too. It's a TD Bank now, but definitely was not always a TD Bank. Always fun to stop and look at real estate listings. Here's one. 1.3 million for 2,300 square feet. Okay. That one is almost 3 million. That one is really nice. And you can see these all sold. So that one's coming soon. Newburyport, obviously highly desirable. There's a very historic one, 725,000. Do love the walking paths in the parks. That's one thing. Like, maybe there's not a bunch of, oh, there's the custom house over there with the museum in it. There may not be like a lot of grand things to do or attractions, but it's just a nice place to chill. Between, like, you know, it's a very safe, clean place to come, and even if you just are looking for a place to take a walk, and that was one of my things today too. I'm like, I really want to get out and just move. Been having to, you know, do all my exercising in the house and everything, which I would do normally, but I've been lacking because I haven't been walking and running and stuff because it's just been so cold and windy. But oh, look at the Merrimack River. It's really nice. One of the most exciting for me things that happened was on January 17th, 1774, here along this beautiful waterfront that we're enjoying, there was a tea party of their own here in Newburyport, where, you know, colonists did the same thing just like in Boston Harbor, and they said, no, 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 you think you're going to be taxing our tea? All right, we're going to dump it. And I was looking earlier, I was researching to find evidence if there was any liberty poles that were raised here, and I don't see for sure that there was. There may have been. I mean, things happen that we don't, you know, as a historian, trying to find that information is one of the fun things, but there's no like marker of it or anything like that here, in case you guys are wondering. But as far as early rebellion in colonial times in Newburyport, they had a nice, good size, pretty exciting tea party of their own, so I think that's pretty cool. You know, one of my favorite quotes, you know, brush fires of freedom in the minds of men. That was something that Sam Adams said. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, how went Boston? We all went, and they were oftentimes that little spark, that brush fire of freedom. And the Tea Party here was really a follow-up to the Boston Tea Party. So they were inspired by those events and took action. And, you know, it worked. Bicentennial of United States Coast Guard, because like I said, this is the birthplace of the U.S. Coast Guard. So again, you know, Newburyport, a place of huge importance. Everybody's talking about the Pink House right now, but there's so much more here. So if you're coming to see the Pink House in its last days, don't forgo the history and the beauty of this great little town, or city. I think it's a city now. I do love the sea. Definitely getting windier. Yeah, so there is the Custom House again. Pretty sure it's closed today. I wonder if it's still free. You used to have to pay, and then like last time I came, I was surprised it was free because they got some sort of a grant. I don't know if that's still going or not, but it's a very cool museum. We walked over here so I could tell you guys, because I don't want to leave you hanging. I hate when information is incomplete. It's like an OCD thing. So, admission's still free, but they are closed today. If they were open, I would take you in real quick, but yeah. That's what you get for going anywhere on a Monday. I get it. People need breaks. Yeah. Newburyport Custom House. Definitely worth a look. That history chicken like Patrick Henry, I know of no way of judging the future but by the past. Thanks so much for hanging out and taking one last look at the Pink House. An update from Newburyport. I hope that you enjoyed. We will see you soon. Bye.